Like any information from that? I can't recall off the top of my head.
Arthur
I don't
can
think
also
she did it.
Arthur can also
Shouldn't it?
do it.
You can also do it?
That's one of his two rights. The other one is the right of purification.
Oh, the right of cleansing. Okay then. Yeah, so that would probably be the best start. So I will, knowing what's required for the right, I will actually go into the room that was Cricket's, find her hairbrush, take a lock of her hair, because that makes it easier, and give it to Sigurd to be able to perform the rite. Hey,
Thanks.
Sigurd. Yeah.
She left nothing behind.
Nothing behind?
Nothing behind.
Fuck. Hmm. Hmm. Fuck. Hmm. Well, then I guess you can just perform it without it, because you don't need an object from an item from a person to be able to perform the rite. It just makes it easier. Or for the objects.
Okay, yeah. So currently I have a page from the book. Some silver, a tiny bit of silver metal shards, well, metal dust from my sharpening stone. So what do I roll to perform the rite?
Okay. So, what we're gonna do?
Are you gonna?
What should I start with, Kyle?
That's a great question. Start with the glaive.
So rights plus intelligence. What's the difficulty?
I think it's 6 because I've used it from what I remember. I'm pulling it up now, but I'm pretty sure it's difficulty 6, right?
I'm asking the GM because he.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, we can go with 6.
Four successes. Four successes.
Yes. You're not really getting anything.
Okay, that's for the clave. Can you hear me? Cause I either that or
You're breaking up.
God damn it. How about now?
Yeah, right now you're not breaking. No.
So I cannot find the clay with the questing stone. Okay, I'm gonna use it on the book now. Two successes.
You're getting pretty much the same results.
What's going on, Sigurd?
Well, I'm not
Yeah,
getting
no.
anything. Someone's got some powerful fucking spirits protecting the location because I can't find it.
Try Cricket herself.
Eh? I'm gonna spend a willpower on this. With the willpower, that's 6 successes, I think. And that was for quick.
You're getting the same results.
So it's like, I can't find them. There's nothing, either they're being hidden by some very powerful magic, or else, oh, not at this. Or either else, I'm not as good at this as I think I am.
I'm gonna go ask Ikari what she thinks it might be. She's the spiritual one out of all of us. Hey, Ikari!
Yeah?
Alright, so yeah, I got a question for you. Sigurd's only after doing the rite of questing stone on the glaive, the book, and Cricket herself. Nothing for any of them. Any idea what might do that?
I don't know the right myself.
Sigurd's like, oh wait, I forgot the stone.
What?
Sigurd looks at himself like, oh, is this correct, GM? Is that why it's not working?
No, you've got the stone, but when you enact the rite, all it does is sit there and go in circles.
Okay, scratch that. Yeah.
Out of game, I have no friggin' clue. Except the only thing I can think of out of game is that we're on a dead end and the GM is suggesting to us not to pursue this.
Mm-hmm.
So Hikari
I don't think that's the case because a SEP leader told you to get that shit back.
Yep.
Well, out of game, I have no clue. If I could have Hikari roll something if you want.
No, you can try rolling
Enigmas?
intelligence enigmas
Okay.
and The difficulty will be 10 minus your ritual score. So if you've got no dots in rituals, then your target is 10.
So 7. One success.
Wait, are we wounded?
Jack.
Oh yeah. But that's bashing, so I imagine we're probably okay in about like 3 seconds.
Is it though? I mean, he's had bashing last on for long before.
I suppose.
Yeah, the bashing will hang around unless you change forms.
That was it.
But the bashing damage takes half as long to heal unless it's some really serious damage. Yeah, like if someone were to hit you in the arm with a baseball bat, yeah, shit don't heal quickly. Unless you change form.
Oh, usually when I've run, I think the last time I ran a White Wolf game, I always treated any sort of damage that would cause concussion or like severe, like bone breaking as lethal instead of bashing. But that was me. But anyway, I got 1 success in the Enigmas.
We're gonna have to 20 seconds. Sure. When is it? It's Friday. No.
The only thing you can think of is there's somewhere the ritual won't reach.
So any thoughts, Gary?
The ritual can't reach wherever it is.
So maybe they're in the Umbra. So what if we do it in the Umbra?
That's worth a shot. I mean,
I'm thinking.
it's not going to hurt us.
We can try the Umbra, but I think it's more the idea that all 3 things are somewhere protected from the spirit world, or specifically Gaian spirits.
Like a hive.
Possibly. Would Hikari know whether or not a hive is protected against Gaian spirits, or is it that Gaian spirits just don't want to go there?
If they tried, most likely the Bane spirits would just attack them and kill them. Or twist them into worm. Banes also.
Yeah. So is that possibly the reason? Is that they're at a hive, or is it the reason that, possibly farther down the spiral, if you will?
You have no clue.
We could ask Hummingbird.
Hummingbird wouldn't know if this is the case.
I think for now, let's exhaust everything we can do and try the Umbra. Because that's all I currently got.
There's another idea. There's 2 possibilities high likely possibilities of where she would be.
Jamaica.
That's one. But think about it. Where is it most likely? Didn't Aset say, or didn't Annalise? Sorry, didn't Annalise say that she was Black Spiral kinfolk?
No,
Wait,
you're right.
that Cricket was?
Yeah. Well, that's what I heard at the when they were talking to us, and you were very busy apologizing. Was that
Oh, yeah.
Cricket was collected because apparently she's related to the Black Spirals.
No, not Black Spirals. Parents, more than likely, or one of them for Maury.
Black Spirals. Let's assume.
I mean, they don't necessarily need to be for Maury to be Black Spirals. Can just putting it out.
Okay. So let's say Cricket is in fact from a Black Spiral lineage, or a lineage in which the Black Spirals are watching, because who would normally allow corruption into their kinfolk? So, at least her father is most likely Black Spiral kinfolk, which would give the tribe that watches over him a feeling of ownership on her. So, it's more likely that Cricket is at the hive that her daddy would call home.
We're gonna have to go back to Denver, aren't we? Oh fuck.
It is that would be one chance. The other would be in Jamaica. But I would think that probably Denver, if this is a case of Black Spirals actually picking up her, targeting her specifically.
There's two. Once again, there's fucking loads of information we don't know. God damn it.
But
I think.
Are you saying the hive is in Denver?
Well, we don't know where a hive is, but or even if
That
there
we
is
can
a
find
hive.
out.
Yeah, but Denver is kind of leech territory for the most part as well. She was in, where the fuck was she from? Colorado Springs. So that's where her family was, and that's where he stole the hard drive that had a bunch of data that Gremlin's still working on.
That data hasn't been decrypted yet?
No, some spirit bullshit going on with it makes it apparently hard for her to get into it. I don't mean to. Anyway. But I think for now we should exhaust the option of trying the right in the Umbra.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Sigurd, you wanna
I will be in the
see
Umbra.
if it works?
What's the difficulty to get into the Umbra?
Here in the pack house?
Yeah.
7.
Hold on a second, Sigurd says. I'm not the best at this. Sorry, I accidentally added modifiers.
Your second roll, you ended up rolling 13 dice.
Yeah, I said
The first roll was, you don't have 13 dice to roll.
Yeah, this is kind of true.
It's not walking.
Just
Your
type
first
in.
roll is rolling 4 dice.
Yeah, just type in /rule 4d10. And that should just do it if it's being.
I was going to say his first roll seemed correct. It was 40-10, greater than 7, fail 1.
3 successes. You're about to get any successes, so I can't. Doesn't work.
Okay, you get in.
Sigurd says, hold on a second, let me just situate myself.
Oh, did anyone go in with you?
Sigurd said he was going by himself.
Okay.
Oh no.
Should I do this by myself? Sigurd is saying this through the pack link.
Have you stepped sideways yet?
Yeah, Sigurd's already through.
I mean, you're already there. Just do it and let us know what happens. Should be okay.
4 successes for the clave.
Okay, the needle points in one direction for like 3 seconds, then it shifts to another position for a few seconds, and then it shifts yet again.
I'm getting mixed results.
Wait, you're getting mixed results?
Well, the needle just keeps, like, going everywhere.
Okay. I have a question. Would that happen due to would the needle, instead of staying fixed on a point, start to move? Would that mean that whatever be relatively close?
Roll your intelligence enigmas. Difficulty, your ritual score -10.
Okay, intelligence. What was it? Wits enigmas or int enigmas?
Intelligence enigmas.
Okay, so that's difficulty 8. I'll spend a point of willpower. Int enigmas 1.
Oh, Hikari has no clue.
Yeah, I've got 1 success.
Well, you don't really know how far the needle shifted, so you don't know.
Sigurd says, I did. Can you write things down in the Umbra?
You got paper and pencil, or a pen.
Yeah, I guess. Well, he brought it with him, and he's tracking things with one.
It has to be dedicated to you to bring it with you, doesn't it?
Or any something that's dedicated to you.
Sigurd says, can one of you guys come here with like a dedicated notebook so I can do it again, so this would be more helpful.
Hold on, I'll go grab paper and a pen. I just go grab paper and a pen, shove them in my pocket, and go to the bathroom and attempt to step sideways, I guess. Was it difficulty 7?
Correct.
Harry will also shift sideways.
So it's like, why didn't you guys just do this in the beginning? It makes more sense. I'm not the best with enigmas. This is like the only thing I know how to do. Well, that and a few other things.
Look, I figured it would be fine, and I reach into a back pocket, pulls out paper and a pen, and hands it to you. There you go.
Okay, Sigurd writes down the movements of the stone.
By the way, it shifted again.
For the love of
What did you say?
It shifted again.
From now the fact that I can see where it was, and then the fact that it moved, would that give me any more clarification? No,
Well,
right.
it's moving fairly far.
Right.
Means it's traveling.
At least at this particular point in the history of the universe, when you saw it, it moved far.
Okay.
Sigurd's like plotting the movement of the stone on a piece of paper. Should I roll something for that?
Well, the question is, we know that we have to go into the Umbra to track it.
Mm.
The question is,
How far?
is it far or it's moving fast?
Yeah, which raises questions in my mind.
Moonbridge?
Possibly, actually. That makes sense.
Hummingbird.
Yes.
Could someone question if I was
42.
No, not that question. If I was going, if there was something moving and I was using a right to find it, and it was in the Umbra, how fast would the stone be moving if someone was could someone use a moon bridge and be tracked with a right?
Yeah, if they're in the same part of the Umbra as you are.
Is there another werewolf in the Umbra currently besides the pack?
Oh, I'm pretty sure there's lots of them.
Specifically, is Cricket in the Umbra?
I don't know. We're no longer connected.
Well, is there any powerful fetishes in the Umbra?
There's plenty of
Sure.
powerful fetishes in the Umbra.
Alright.
Yeah, I imagine. If that question's as vague as the wolves one, Sigurd.
Sigurd, if Hummingbird knew where the clave was, given that Hummingbird is a mighty totem of war, don't you think Hummingbird would be instructing us to just go and get it right now? Or
I don't know, maybe, yeah, probably, that is probably correct.
Yeah, he would, because trust me, from the time we've had with Hummingbird, I know he enjoys seeing worm-tainted blood being spilled.
Oh, yeah, I do. But see, I don't enjoy sending you on suicide missions.
So you do know where it is.
So you
No,
think this?
I don't.
So you think it's a suicide mission?
I don't know. I don't know where it is.
I think Hummingbird was just specifying that he doesn't like that while he likes us killing worm-tainted stuff, he doesn't. He also at the same time cares enough about our safety to not send us on a suicide mission.
Oh,
I don't
Yeah,
think.
like if these things were in the abyss, I really wouldn't want you to go there because you'd end dead. Most likely.
Go.
and then
Where do you think we'd end up dead?
The abyss.
Oh, yeah. Wait, why do you think it might be in the abyss?
I don't know if it's there.
You just think that's probably a likely place we would die?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I can think of several other places you could die to.
Like, say, a hive that might be nearby?
Yeah, that could get you killed.
Is there a hive nearby?
There's a hive, and I give generally how far away the hive we went to was, where Ulaka died. There's one up a couple of miles from.
I would not, of course, advise, even if we found that it was in a hive, of attacking the hive to get it.
No.
The best way to get it is to hopefully find Cricket or whoever is carrying it while they're en route somewhere.
Well, the stone is showing that it's moving. Is the stone still moving?
It hasn't moved since last time.
Am I getting like a
What
jet?
direction is it pointing in?
Yeah, is it pointing towards where that hive is?
Nope, actually, if you were in the real world, it would be pointing southwest.
Southwest.
But now it's shifted again.
Southwest or south-southwest or south-southeast?
It's pointing northwest now.
Should we get moving?
No, we can't follow that. You can't follow something going everywhere. We'd be going on a goose chase.
Unless it's confused somehow.
I mean, it's not exactly accurate. Like, it's not going to give us exactly where it's going to be. It's going to give us vagueness, but not to this extent, I think.
Well, do you want me to try and find the book? This is just where the glaive is.
Yeah, try the book. Please.
1 success.
The same thing starts happening.
Does it start pointing in the direction where the glaive went?
Nope. Starts pointing out in a totally different direction.
Well, they're all clearly in different directions. Well, there's clearly more than one person who has them.
Or there's somewhere in the Umbra where direction doesn't matter.
Yeah, give it a second and see if it stays in a direction.
Well, are we even ready to just set out now?
Well, I imagine whenever Dakota decides to knock down on our door, we're going to be moving then.
Oh, Dakota's going with us?
I got a feeling he's going to make us go.
Sigurd is plotting out all the courses. Well, and he holds out the paper. I don't understand what this is doing, but...
Any idea? I got...
Not either.
It could be it's close, or it could be moon bridges. It could be the Umbra being weird. It could be...
could I roll intelligence enigmas?
Go for it.
What's the difficulty?
What exactly are you trying to do?
I'm trying to figure out why the right isn't walking properly. Or why it's getting all screwy.
Difficulty 10 minus your ritual score.
That is 3.
So it's difficulty 7.
1 success.
Well, you know there's some movement involved.
So it's like, well, all I can tell is it's probably moving. I mean, someone else who's more an expert on.
Everybody roll perception alertness.
This is what I was worried about. God fucking damn it. Perception awareness. What difficulty?
8.
Difficulty 8. 1.
Zero six. Oh wait, that's not right. What is it?
Do you only have 2 in perception?
No, I do have 2 in alertness though. 3 successes.
Okay, you see something kind of good size coming up behind Hikari.
Akari, look out! Behind you, there's something. Definitely large.
I turn around to see what it is behind Akari.
Kari turns around and backs up a little. I mean, like, you know, the turn around and back away from whatever was moving up behind her.
You see a tiger that's approximately the size of a Great Dane. So not big as far as tigers go, but still good size.
Oh, that's just my friend.
Wait, what?
It's a spirit. It's my friend. Turned into a tiger when we went to New York.
What? Who the fuck are you?
Comes up behind you, kind of sits down, and you hear a growling in your head. It's fairly deep, but also feminine. It says,
Okay.
next time, come up behind the bastard and kick him in the nuts.
So wait, he was a human who turned into a tiger.
It's a basset.
Wait, she's gonna ask the spirit. Which bastard?
The one you tried to kick in the nuts before.
Oh. Good point.
So wait, is she a Bastet?
No, she's just a familiar spirit.
Who used to be your friend?
No, she is my friend, but she was not in a tiger form before. She was more like a small little thing of light.
My head hurts. I'm gonna stop asking questions.
Okay, that's interesting. What's she doing here?
Probably noticed I was in the Umbra.
Okay, that's interesting, but can she help us find what we're looking for?
Yeah, could you do that one?
I don't know. Can you find things?
I can hunt things.
We're hunting one of our former pack mates. I don't know if you remember her, Cricket.
Not really. I wasn't around much and a lot weaker then.
Yeah.
Do the rest of us hear a voice, or is it just Hikari?
Just her.
Okay.
By the way,
Mm-hmm.
the familiar spirit will store so many points of Gnosis, Rage, or Willpower for you. But you've got to give them to her first.
And given that I'm pretty spent on all three, I can't really do that right now. I don't think I've regained any willpower since the beginning of the game, so...
Did you get one back per day? Because I'm pretty sure that's how we were doing it.
Yeah, anytime you get a good night's rest, you should get 1 willpower back.
I don't recall us having a good night's rest since the start of the game, though. At least you haven't declared one.
Oh, yeah, this is true.
Sigurd's gonna say, so, can we get back to the task at hand in not admiring the cat?
I'm just confused as to why the cat's here now. But sure, I guess let Hikari talk for a friend. Try Cricket and see what happens.
I think I'm gonna get the same result. I need to know why. I vaguely know why the stone is moving. It's because the object is moving.
Yeah, if the objects move, the objects probably move. And here's the thing, you get the same result. We can, from there, make an educated guess that perhaps all 3 items are with her or in the same location as her. Well, the 2 items and her, I mean.
5 successes.
Pretty much the same results.
We could go to the Sept of the Starry Skies. It's in the ethereal realm, where all the moon bridges go through. So it's at the very top of the Umbra. If this is in the Deep Umbra, which might be why the directions are a bit confused, then going into the Deep Umbra, close to Deep Umbra, to that Sept, might be helpful.
Says, why don't you guys use your knowledge of enigmas and rites to figure this out? Because
I think what we figured out is that this rite is not going to be what is not going to tell us where this thing is.
Yeah, the rite is vague, as I know. Now, I haven't used it, but I heard it's vague when it comes to it. But I think this is something different altogether. Which is moving, which will probably be it every time we can do it. I honestly don't know.
Fine. Sigurd says, well, does someone have a map of the local area?
Yeah. But not in the Umbra with me.
Okay, let's go back to the real world and plot a course from where the stone moved.
Here's the thing, that doesn't mean anything. It could be going for like a direction within 10 miles, it could be 100, it could be 1,000.
Yes, but I'm going to plot it on a world map and get a general direction.
I think that there's 2 locations that are highly likelihood that we could check. Colorado Springs and Jamaica.
Okay, but I should still plot my notes down on a map.
Also, yeah, I don't have a map of the world. I have a map of the area, the local area.
This
It's
is
just not one of the world.
We don't live in the 14th century. You have a printer?
I imagine I don't tend to keep an eye on all the technology we have in the apartment.
Blaze! I'm saying this through the pack link. Apparently, he's AFK. Blaze!
Yeah.
I can barely hear you.
Actually, just take me out for tonight. I'm not in the mood to play.
Hey?
Say again?
He said he's not in the mood to play. Well, Jack's here.
Jack's feeding his kid. Oh, he just said back. Never mind.
Yeah, he's just got his mic turned off.
Okay, Sigurd says, okay, I'm gonna leave the Umbra and go find a printer.
Okay, there are no printers at the house that I know of. But I do know, and most of the pack does know, where a printer can be found.
Staples.
I mean, if you need a printer, go visit Gremlin. He owns a
Yeah,
computer
she's the
shop.
only one with a computer shop in town.
Sigurd like, does the pack have a car, or is it not that far away?
See, that's the thing. I don't know if we got another. Can't remember if we got another vehicle. I think we did. I think.
It's down upon alert to change forms, right?
Correct.
All right, that was to change into Glabro.
Okay.
Then she's going to meditate. Well, she's going to remain in the Umbra and meditate.
Sigurd asks, why I'm gone and going to get a printer? Or get something printed. May I just get a printer? I'll get a printer. Can someone dedicate my bow and arrows?
How much gnosis do you have?
4.
Yeah, if someone does a talisman dedication, they can do it to you.
I mean, I have talisman dedication. I can dedicate it to him.
Okay, so Hikari's in the Umbra with her cat, meditating.
And didn't get any successes.
Everybody else is back at the pack house. Sigurd is getting his stuff dedicated to him. Jack,
Yes.
what are you doing?
Depends. Like, where is Jack?
You're in the pack house.
Okay. Where is the rest of the pack? Have they gone hunting, or
Dakar is in the Umbra, and Mikasa, you don't know where he is, but Sigurd and Kyle are there because Kyle is dedicating Sigurd's bow and quiver to him.
all right? I'm gonna I'm gonna sit outside and throw a few like seeds or nuts and berries onto the ground to see if I can get like a squirrel or some sort of animal to show itself. And I'm gonna be very patient about this.
Okay, where are you getting the stuff?
Like from the fridge, like bits of scraps of bread, type thing, or from the cupboards,
Oh, considering you've been in Jamaica for a few days, anything in the fridge isn't too
Fresh.
yeah.
Doesn't matter. A bird will still eat it. You'd be surprised what a bird will eat. Even a seagull will probably eat like shit. For crying out loud. And I lived in the sea, and don't say they don't, because they do.
Oh, trust me, I've seen a seagull take one of my cigarette butts.
Yeah. So that's I will I'll grab some bits of old food or whatever, and just sort of throw some near the bushes or whatever, and just wait and sort of sit away from the just wait, sit very calmly, very quietly, and wait for an animal to make its appearance.
Okay.
That's what I do.
Akari. Akari.
Oh, sorry. What's up?
You're trying to meditate some more, and all of a sudden your cat gets up and says, "We should go."
What's up?
I smell something coming. And it
Okay.
don't smell pleasant.
She's going to tell the pack. There's something coming. Unpleasant.
Wait, there's something coming?
Yeah.
Hikari's in the Umbra, right?
Correct.
Okay, then I'm going to go to the Umbra.
Hey,
That makes sense.
hey, you supposed to? How am I supposed to take this bow and arrow into the Umbra then if he's not dedicated?
Forget about it. We need to go and because if Kari says something's coming, she's in the Umbra. It's probably coming in the Umbra.
But I don't have anything dedicated in the Umbra, and I'm not very good at fighting with my fists.
Go furry, and I run to the bathroom and go to the mirror.
No, I'm not coming.
Don't get fucking through.
Ikari's going to ask the cat, are you suggesting that I leave the Umbra or that we get to a better ground?
You said something's bad is coming.
I'd suggest we leave the Umbra.
I'd get out of the Umbra.
Okay.
I'm gonna run like hell.
What'd you say, Annalise? I couldn't hear you.
The cat says, "I'd get out of the Umbra." Me, I'm gonna run like hell.
Oh. Okay. She's gonna say, I'm getting out of the Umbra. Seems like it's something very powerful. We might want to even leave the pack house.
Oh yeah, well, why did... Does someone have...
Has the bashing healed, Annalise?
Say again?
Has the bashing healed, Annalise? I've been in Glabro.
Yeah.
Sigurd's gonna notch an arrow
2 successes to get out of the Umbra.
Okay, you're out.
Hikari grabs her backpack. She goes to find Kyle.
Kyle's in the bathroom trying to get into the Umbra and not doing a very good job of it.
Kyle, my cat suggests that we actually should perhaps retreat.
No retreat. Well, what do we have? Sigurd's like, well, we could make some traps inside the house and ambush them when they come
Ring.
out.
Throw Hikari my phone. Get in contact with Dakota now.
She dials up Dakota.
What would I roll to make traps?
Sigurd, we don't have time to make traps. Whatever it is powerful and it's coming
Sigurd,
quick.
machete I gave you. Give it to me now.
Sigurd, he goes to his room, tosses the machete.
And we should probably get out of the house because if it is something targeting us, it's going to probably assume we're in the house unsuspecting.
Yeah, so we should move. We're going to go to Dakota's. That's why you need to get in contact with him. Let him know we're coming. We're probably bringing... Actually, no, he's going to fucking be pissed at us. Let him know we're going in towards the forest.
So we ambush them in the forest.
Forest is a good idea.
That's the plan. Let's Sigurd, give me the machete.
I hand in the machete. Come on, Jack! I say to the pack
Hikari's calling Dakota as she's walking out of the house towards the forest.
Pack speech, everyone. Everyone, we need to move now. Forest, something's coming.
Jack moves towards the forest. He was near there anyway.
Sigurd, before he leaves, is there rope in the house?
I do believe in some of the bags there is rope.
Yeah, Sigurd grabs some rope and his bag, which is mainly just, well, there's no clothes in it, mainly just survival shit, and his bow and arrows.
Pick up my bag at the door. So, sorry, go on ahead, Jack.
Can I do a stealth roll to get into the forest?
If you wish.
Yes, please.
Does Dakota pick up?
After a bunch of rings, he answers like, what?
Sensei, it's Hikari. My catch told me there's something powerful and unpleasant heading to our location via the Umbra. We thought you should know. We're retreating towards the forest in case it's targeting us.
Your cat?
Yeah, I've got a tiger familiar.
Why am I not surprised?
I am. It was a small little bit of light until New York. Then now it's a cat. Now it's a tiger.
Roll perception alertness.
All of us?
Nah, just Hikari.
Okay.
Difficulty?
6.
1 success.
You think you hear Dakota sigh heavily.
In the forest?
No, over the phone.
Oh, okay.
Something's heading there.
What did you say?
Something's heading there.
Yeah. We don't know what it is, but my familiar got frightened. So I assume it's something powerful and something targeting us, because what else would be powerful, unpleasant, and decide to just randomly show up here?
I can think of a few things.
It stands to reason that if Cricket's gone to the other side, that the pack house would be a target.
Yeah, get the gremlins.
Okay.
Cow.
To pack speech. We should head to Gremlins.
Okay then. Jack,
Where
change
is
of plan.
Gremlins?
Just follow me. It's gonna be a bit of a trek. Everyone, pack speech, everyone. There's been a change of plans. Gremlins.
Should we change forms?
No, we need to go through the city. Can't draw more attention than needed.
I mean, we're in Colorado. What would wolves running through the city would be pretty normal.
Here probably not. It's going to draw more attention as you have the whatever's chasing us and people screaming as there's wolves running through the street. Just move.
Okay, are we taking the car?
Alright, move into.
Hikari will turn human.
Jack decides to move. And yeah,
All right. You actually do have a car.
Okay then.
Wait.
Should we take the
Oh.
car?
Cricket's stuff was all gone, right?
Correct.
That means Cricket was here.
No,
Let's just-
Cricket
let's
just
just-
took everything to.
She kept everything in a travel bag, basically.
Oh.
Yeah. Due to paranoia, I'm going to say we don't use the car because explosives.
Yeah, we don't have time to check.
Yeah, so let's just run.
And I don't. Does any of us even know how to check?
Mikasi probably does, but let's just move.
Mikasi's too stoned to check right now.
Just run as fast as your legs can carry you. We're going to go with cricket. Not crickets, gremlins. As fast as fucking possible.
Alright, you run to gremlins. Everybody roll stamina.
Can I roll stamina survival?
No, just straight stamina.
Difficulty?
6.
Zero successes.
Yeah, well, you all are pretty winded by the time you get there.
Hikari got 3 successes.
Yeah, also, yeah, there you go, Jack.
Okay, then just Kyle is pretty flippin' winded. Probably because he's carrying Mikasi.
Yep.
Alright, it's still the middle of the day. So my shop's open. Actually, it's late in the day.
Hey,
is there
Gremlin.
any
Go and try. If I remember, there's a.
like chairs? Is there a place to sit? Like eating area or?
Well, it's a store, so behind the counter there's a chair and whatnot.
What's in Gremlin's shop anyway?
It's a computer shop.
Computer shop.
If I remember correctly, there's a back way into Gremlins to where like they all live, basically, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably going to take that door instead of all of us bursting through the door, immensely tired. The front door, where all the customers probably are.
To be fair, Hikari wouldn't know that door, so she probably would have opened right into went into the shop.
Well, if you're all together, then and Kyle's leading, then you're probably heading to the back door.
Oh, okay.
I'd just lean against the wall somewhere. And just like crouch down and just arms in front and just keep quiet.
Jack, you brought a water bottle, didn't you?
Red opens the back door. He's like, "What's up?"
1 second. And a breath.
Kyle, did you bring your water bottle?
No, I kind of forgot it when I was carrying Mikassi's fat ass and everything else.
Here, have some water.
Sigurd's okay. I'm Sigurd. Have we met?
That's better.
Is this Gremlins?
This is Gremlins. Red, we think something powerful knows where we live and is coming for us. You know how it is with us.
I should specify. It's something powerful in the Umbra was heading towards the location of our pack house. It might be coincidence, but, and she shrugs, this pack seems to have all the luck.
He kind of looks down at you because he's kind of tall. By the way, those who haven't seen him before, fairly tall, skinny, but not extremely skinny, and yeah, a massive red hair on top of his head and freckles.
Hello, I'm Sigurd Brenadart, King of Crown Prince of Sweden.
Looks like it. Good for you.
Who's he saying that to?
So what's up?
Oh fuck! Someone
Come
else
on.
coming. I need to catch my breath.
Upstairs.
Go follow
Oh.
me.
She will, put out her hand. My name's Hikari.
Red.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, you can just call me Sigurd. Or Sig. Or Siggy.
We just call him an idiot. That's also perfectly fine.
Well, technically, it's idiot 2, idiot 1's over there. Points at Jack.
Jack stands up and gets right in your personal space.
Seems like we're probably being chased by something. This is probably not the best time to do this.
Is there an issue, Jack? Jack.
Gives you a
Hikari's heading
hard
upstairs.
stare.
Jack, is there an issue?
Just gives you a very, very hard stare.
Come on now, children. Let's go. Red, you figure, is in his mid to late 20s.
Sometimes I think both of them just need some kinfolk.
I've got kinfolk.
She just kind of like says, kind of towards Kyle's, it's like, it's hard for boys to have pissing contests if they've got girls leading them around by their dicks.
You say this out loud. It's like loud enough to be able to hear it whispered.
Yeah, she does.
Come on, Jack. Also, I don't think you need to worry about Jack getting a woman. He's technically engaged to, what is it, a 14-year-old?
She's just 15.
Oh. Must have been a birthday last week.
You get upstairs to a loft-like apartment, or open floor plan. There's a good size dark-skinned guy there, playing a video game.
What video game?
It's football.
Okay, we'll just kind of look at it. It's like, huh. Wow.
You've not seen this game before, but it's like extremely good graphics.
Oh, I figured Hikari probably seen a football game, but the one she probably did had like little bits and was like chip tunes.
So, I know it's slightly unrelated on, but did Gremlin ever figure out that hard drive, or have you managed to pry her away from it?
Hang on a sec, folks. Just got a phone call. I need to go AFK for a couple of minutes.
No problem.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get something to drink real quick.
I might actually do the same.
came back. Who else is back?
I'm back.
I'm back.
Yeah, I'm here as always.
All right, he goes, nah, she hasn't gotten in yet. She's called in some help. They should be here.
Okay, what's the play then?
We were asked to come here by Dakota.
Yeah. But I mean, what's the plan? Like, how we? Red, do you want to fill us in?
Well, if, like you said, something's after you, I better go down and talk to Gremlin. Because Dakota ain't called us. Might have called her, but then again, she's still fussing with that computer. Thunderwall looks up at y'all and goes, grab something out of the kitchen. Bring me a beer while you're at it.
Just whatever's in the fridge or anything specific?
The fridge is fairly well packed.
Mm-hmm. Actually, when is it in the morning? You said it's the afternoon?
Yeah, it's probably 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock? Okay, then. Probably grab one. No, Cal won't grab one, actually. You just get food, put on a bit of food, and give his...
No, it's Thunderwall. Red's gone
Oh,
downstairs.
Oh, Red's going down. Okay, I'll give Thunderwall his beer.
What are the rest of you doing? Thunder gets his beer and he says, relax. He seems to be paying more attention to his game than you all.
Cal probably down and start watching the football game with him. He's probably been on his watch one.
My
When did
money
this game come out?
My money is always
Hikari
on
is fascinated by the football game.
my money is always on the England the Patriots because they always win, which is true.
Yeah.
No, it's a computer football game.
Ah, boo! They just won the series again. You know, yay! Go Patriots!
I was at Ground Zero for the parade. Like, my office is like right above where they all gathered.
Nice.
Confetti around my desk because we had the window. It kind of blew into it.
Nice. But yeah, I'm a big Patriot fan.
Yeah, I don't do team sports. I got no use for it. Alright, comes back upstairs a little bit later. He's like, Thunder! Thunder! Come upside the head. What? Yeah, we gotta batten down the hatches. So Shit, I'm in the middle of a game. Gremlin wants orders. He crumbles a bit. Pauses his game. Saves it.
Why do you Americans call it football? Anyways, you don't really play it with your feet.
It's because American football and rugby
It's just football.
and soccer all actually did originate from similar sports. The rules just diverged.
Also, you do kind of play the game with your feet. You have to kick the ball. Starting them down, starting down. You know? I mean, it's a lot better to watch than soccer.
Soccer is way better.
Please, you players can't even take a hit.
Soccer players also don't huddle.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I tipped one of them, they'd break, bone would snap.
You're just angry that America's never won the World Cup.
I don't care for soccer. Football's better anyway.
Yeah, it's only played in one country.
Thunderwall looks at you. Yeah, but we play it right.
Yeah.
Canada plays football.
Canada's not a real country.
Sure it is.
Yeah, it's a bit more real than Sweden.
You see Thunder and Red go around. They do a few things that seem kind of odd to you.
What sort of things?
Oh, like Red reaches up on top of one of the kitchen cabinets and takes the lid off a cookie jar. Thunder goes over to a board, chalkboard next to the a dartboard, and writes a couple of random numbers on it.
Hey, Kari, do you have any idea if this is weird spiritual stuff?
Either that or they're fucking with us.
I kind of want to go with fucking with us. They seem the type.
I don't think we have the experience to determine either way. So she shrugs.
After a while, you see Gremlin come up the steps.
Hey, Gremlin.
Have we met? I'm Sigurd.
She just kind of looks at you and grunts.
How's the hard drive coming? Gremlin.
She gets a nasty look on her face and starts growling at you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I asked.
Did she not speak,
You see Red and Thunderwall both kind of chuckling. Don't worry, she gets like this occasionally.
How occasionally?
Every time she's got a problem she can't figure out on the computer, she yells, "Shut up!"
Well, at least we found something to challenge it. I suppose.
Hikari nods. I sort of get that.
By the way, Gremlin is a blonde. Hair is only about shoulder length. She She's about 5'8", so fairly tall for a female.
Sigurd's like, wow, you're pretty short.
Say what?
Sigurd's like, wow, you're pretty short for a woman. I mean, like, most women I know are like 5'.
I just put my hand on his mouth and start dragging him away. Let's not make the people who are taking care of us angry at us, please. I just whisper to him. He's got a big mouth. He needs to. We're still trying to teach him how to keep it shut.
She gets a kind of vicious look on her face. You should let Leanne do that.
Who's Leanne?
Moonsong.
Kari nods. I think the problem is that Moonsong seems to be more interested in punishing Kyle for all the mistakes that Sigurd does.
Hey, losing the glaive was your fault. You're the one who used your weird magic to make me forget about it, and then nada.
It wasn't her. It was her ancestor. Someone who far exceeds us in rank.
Well, yeah, that Japanese guy.
I just lean against the wall, flipping the coin.
You shouldn't have been carrying it in the first place. The glaive should have been in your parents' home, where it belongs. Nobody of our rank is worthy of carrying something like that.
Especially, and I'm sorry to say this, Sigurd, but like your whole rhetoric spiel, which is very much Silverfang, doesn't really distill, you know, a right for you to have it. I'm wording this terribly.
Oh, you mean which one of my rhetorics? You mean the rhetoric about population control, the rhetoric about increasing the Goro?
The rhetoric about the basically, well, the population control, as you call it, a reinstatement of the Imperium, as others would see it, which we stopped for good reason.
So, but the rhetoric about increasing the Goro species by having all the Goro have at least, well, 5 to 20 children. That's not a good idea? Don't we need like an army to fight the one? I think it's a good idea.
I would recommend suggesting that idea to a bunch of Black Furies.
Yeah.
Or suggesting it to a bunch of kinfolk. I think either way, you'll get an interesting response.
But if we just keep doing that, eventually everyone will be kinfolk or Goro, and there will never be a problem ever again. Problem solved.
Why do
Roll perception alertness.
Oh fuck. What difficulty?
6. Alright, you all hear a motorcycle pull up.
And that would be Dakota. That's my guess, anyway. Anyway, so just
A
keep.
few minutes later, he comes in.
Kari will bow. Sensei.
He kind of nods to you. He's got his staff in his hand.
Yeah, I'm definitely giving him a little bit of a bow as well. Dakota.
Has Sigurd met Dakota?
Yes.
Yes. American Indian. Likes kicking the ass of werewolves.
Sigurd's not going to bow because, he get in trouble.
He's Moonsong's husband and the master of combat out of the Sept.
He's also the guy who made us take the extremely long way around.
Sigurd bows.
Get.
He looks at Gremlin. Yeah, can you put the cookie jar away? She looks over at Red, and Red goes and puts the top back on the cookie jar.
What is the cookie jar?
Dakota looks at you. A cookie jar.
Yeah, I imagine you're probably fucking all this bitch with all the shit you're doing.
Another person appears in the room wearing a suit that Sigurd's dad can't afford. He's got a diamond earring and dark skin, bald head, bigger than Sunderwall. Akari, he looks at you and he goes, "Hi, little girl. I think I like you. But then again, you're a mutt. Maybe I don't."
Well, at least you're more honest than others.
Roll perception alertness.
Oh fuck! This has me concerned. All these fucking things.
I mean, Sigurd's the Swedish royal family is pretty wealthy.
Yeah. This suit, your dad wishes he could afford.
Yeah, they're rich, but at the same time, there's still limits to what they get. I remember looking it up. It's substantial.
Akari and Sigurd, the rest have all met this guy before.
Oh.
You definitely get the feeling that this is a spirit.
Fucking hell.
Oh, great. It's him. I know who it is. And Jack Smart.
What the fucking hell?
He looks at Dakota. "This is what you get for running around with mutts." Dakota's like, yeah. I've heard it before.
Why is King here?
King?
Because I wanted to be. He looks at you. "You can refer to me as Your Majesty."
To me?
Who are you?
I just told you. You can refer to me as Your Majesty.
He's an Incarna, we think. Well, I'm pretty sure he is, actually.
But what are you king of?
More than you'll ever know.
Well, that's just vague. That's just a vague statement.
Sigurd, let's not argue with the Incarna spirit. He killed... No, actually, we don't know that.
Yeah, I killed him.
Who did you kill?
Some upstart mutt.
Yeah, I can't stand mutts either. That just...
He means wolf, you dumb
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Dakari,
Yeah.
you see your tiger.
Okay.
It walks up to this guy and sort of curls up at his feet like a kitten. Dakota looks at you all. He says, if anything shows up, it better hope like hell it's tough as shit.
What's the play? What's the plan?
The play is we wait and see what happens.
It's so frustrating being confronted with just how much I do not know and probably never will know.
Trust me, I've been very infuriated by it a lot recently.
Except I'm a Theurge.
His Majesty looks at you and goes, sucks to be you, don't it?
I sort of look
Yeah.
I look at the king and say, Your Majesty, are we in your little bubble of play again?
For the time being.
Are we here to amuse you again?
Always.
Can we please not?
Kyle,
I've been actually quite civilized with him. I'm not doing anything bad.
Oh no! But he's not calling you out. It's at the play, and I'm like, can we please not?
Kyle, from what I gather, the one known as His Majesty is powerful enough to do what he wants, however he wants. Therefore, it's better to just treat him like the sun. He's just going to rise and fall, and we can't do anything about it. So we might as well just pretend he's not here.
I mean, he's not Helios as far as I know, but okay.
As far as I know, Helios likes us. This one doesn't seem to like us at all.
Yep,
No
and
offense.
from what some ancestors say, a lot of them don't like him either.
Yeah, this is true.
So my conjecture is that he's involved with most likely the Farah or some other supernatural group that we fucked over once in the past. And given that we're Garu, that's pretty much everyone else that's not Garu.
Yes, it's a long list.
Yeah, you mutts made a lot of enemies.
So, Your Majesty, are we your enemy?
You're an
I
idiot,
think
Jack.
I think we're his entertainment at this point.
Oh,
Yep.
so he's probably one of those trickster spirits.
Hikari is just going to sit down and meditate, or at least try to meditate.
He disappears. Dakota goes over, picks up a controller, and motions for Thunderwall, and they start playing the game again.
So is that guy like a very powerful spirit?
One success at meditation.
You get a point of what you want back.
I've got some energy to burn. Hey, Thunderwall, you got any gym equipment around here?
Frodo yells over his shoulder, push-ups,
All right, then.
handstand.
Yeah. Just asking. I just start going through what has generally been Kyle's normal workout routine. Burn off some of the excess energy.
Roll perception alertness. Okay, those of you who actually got a success, here's sirens.
Hmm.
2 successes.
By the sounds of it,
Does
the fun has already begun.
someone want to turn on the news so we can figure out if our fucking home has been burned down?
Red turns on the TV. Most of the news right now is still about the earthquakes and tsunamis in the Caribbean.
Mm-hmm.
What about the local news?
That is the local news. Apparently, Guantanamo Bay detention facility was hit hard, and there are several escapees now loose. The death toll is up between the affected islands to 8,000 and is suspected to go higher. And a major aftershock has rocked the area, which is probably going to create more tsunamis. But they figured out the epicenter of the quake was in the fault line closer to Cuba, on the southern side of Cuba.
Was that where Mikasa was trying to get his treasure?
No. But Jamaica, Cuba, and Haiti and the Dominican Republic are sort of like a triangle in that area, with Cuba at the northern point.
Is it a very powerful Bane spirit, this hurricane?
That was an earthquake.
Oh, okay.
But considering it's August, the hurricane season is coming into play. So if this area gets hit by a hurricane, it's just going to make things worse.
Apparently they're all spirits as well, apparently.
His Majesty comes back.
Oh.
Your house is on fire.
So,
I guessed as much. I also have the curiosity if you might have done it. Probably would have been fun.
No, I didn't.
Why would they send some powerful spirit just to set our house on fire?
They didn't send a powerful spirit.
pack of Black Spiral.
It was the first team. Dakota stands up and goes, "What?"
What? Oh.
A first team?
Pentax.
Yeah. Which, funny is what, it's a company your father worked for. Not subsidiary, but still.
Can I ask a question?
Does that increase the chance that Cricket is with her father?
Yes, Jack.
I want to ask a question to Coda and the rest of the pack. My question is this: we was told by Moonsong, the elder and the step leader of this Karen, that we should not kill each other.
Wormtaint don't count.
Worm-tainted doesn't count, which is true, but Cricket was not worm-tainted. There is no proof that she is worm-tainted. What I suggest that we arrest her or capture her and bring her for trial. What say you, Dakota? You are. I know that you're kinfolk, but I respect your wishes of your alpha's laws here.
Yeah, catching her would be a good thing.
But just want to put this out in the fact that we can't catch her because it's hard, because we have to deal with other things trying to kill us. Killing her is probably what's going to happen.
We don't know
Getting
where
that
she
book.
is.
Would be better.
We plan to get back both things, because that's what we were told to do, and that's how we're going to make it right.
Hey, Your Majesty, it'd be really funny, really entertaining if you told us exactly where they were. Because, then we'd fight them, and that would be fun for you.
Sigurd, don't. Just.
If I could, I might, just to see you get your ass kicked. Unfortunately, other spirits can block me if they're powerful enough.
Really now? A great majesty can be blocked? That is fascinating.
I can block Falcon without trying too hard.
That is
Are you
interesting.
saying that a spirit more powerful than a tribal totem is blocking you?
One can.
Is it
Right.
your cousin?
What?
I said, is it your cousin? Someone that you know?
Jack?
You might want to back up your words.
I would just like to know who it is.
He kind of
I'm
cocks
interested.
his head to the side. And I think it's several.
Wow. Can we have their names?
I can give a few guesses.
I'm not certain if it would be that helpful, Jack.
Beast of War? A maybe? Sort of feels like him.
Or, you know the spiritual world.
Eater of Souls might have a hand in this too.
Repeat that one?
Because in case you didn't know, he's not completely dead.
Could you repeat that, please?
I said Eater of Souls might have a hand in this.
There you go. Now we know some of the powerful spirits are involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that I really look at it, Beast of War's definitely got a hand in this.
These
I knew
pictures
I
should
felt
match.
him in there.
What can you tell us
These
about
pictures
these
should match.
spirits, mighty King, Majesty, sorry?
They're nasty bastards.
And they are Ikana like you?
Yeah.
I see. Thank you for your... I don't know.
Technically, we can't go head to head full power because it would just destroy way too much.
Can I attempt to offer Gnosis for his information?
You can try.
I say to him, I really want to say thank you for the information you were giving me. Would you care to have a drop of Gnosis?
Laughs at you. I don't need no mutt-gnosis.
Very well. I just wanted to say thank you, that was all.
Wait, the Eater of the Beast of War. So it's like, that sounds familiar. Yeah.
What do you make of this, Hakari? You seem to be you're the one that seems to be very connected to the spiritual world.
Well, trying to think. The first team must be... I just can't see why this pack would be so important that they would send a first team with the backing of one of the more primordial aspects of the worm. Like, the direct backing.
Probably to my guess, probably to
Probably don't.
Garrett.
Dakota says. But this place, yeah. Our Karen's a thorn in their side. And that book had a lot of information about this place.
Which
He kind of looks at Jack and
Can I roll?
yeah, Jack, you get a chill run down your spine. He's like, including my daughters.
We've gone over this, and once we reclaim the book, Jack is not going to be doing another. Isn't that right, Jack?
Yes, I'm not doing any more books.
I'm going to prevent this from happening again.
If need be, I can find a dyslexia spirit to curse him so that anything he writes comes out as gibberish.
Can I roll a cult to see what Beast of War is?
You probably don't need to. Beast of War is one of the...
I know that out of the game. What? Sigurd's like, what is one of the aspects of the worm doing?
With a Pentex tainted team? I don't know, but it fits the bill.
Question. If I may.
Most first teams do follow Beast of War.
I do have a question.
Yes.
We are in a sort of like city state, yes? Why?
You are in a small town in Colorado.
Yeah. I'm surprised. Tell me, how strong is the Weaver holding back the worm? Because it was the Weaver that kept the worm from escaping until it went crazy.
All three are about equally powerful.
Let's put it this way: we'd be more than likely very easily taken out if it wasn't for the fact that, and I look over at Dakota, and them, wasn't for the fact that they just are, helping us.
Great Majesty. Is there a way we could talk to the Great Weaver to help us in keeping these powerful spirits at bay?
Jack,
I was
it
only
wouldn't even
asking.
be advisable for us to even talk to the wild. You do not talk to one of the three primal forces of the world. Our mortal human brains would not be able to comprehend it.
Well, King Alfred did it. He spoke to Gaia and he got the crown, the silver crown.
That's
which is
Gaia. And you
it's
didn't
an
speak to
aspect.
Gaia directly.
It was an aspect in the story, and that was King Albrecht. He has a greater part to play than we do.
Oh well.
And that's more of Gaia sending an aspect of herself to speak to him, not him going and speaking to her directly.
Yeah, that would probably kill you.
Yeah, what would more than likely happen if any of us probably try to speak to one of the triad is, depending on which one it is, knowing it probably involve some form of death.
Insanity,
we wouldn't
for sure.
even be ourselves by the time we even reached it.
Yeah, if it was the wild, probably forget who you are. The Weaver become so brain dead and stagnant, and then if for some batshit crazy idea you decided to go for the worm, well, that's just death.
That's a well-documented effect to begin with as to what happens when you approach the worm.
Just like the White Howlers.
Well,
That's-
yes. Or the Black Spiral Dancers. I suspect that's what they do to new recruits, is send them down whatever tunnel their forebears went to. But even then, I doubt that any of them have actually spoken to the worm directly, no matter what they think. But see how crazy they are.
Yeah, insanity plays a key role in their whole shtick.
One. What about you, Majesty? What can you do? What is your limitations as a great, powerful, kind spirit?
Jack,
want
why
to know
would you
anything.
be asking a powerful spirit its weaknesses and flaws?
Also, Jack, I'm gonna take a guess on the few encounters we've had. He's probably not gonna do anything and just laugh at us as we go through whatever trials and tribulations we have. I look at King. Am I wrong?
Nope, you're not wrong.
Oh, well,
I'm not here to help you.
Yeah, you're probably here more to mock than to help.
Yep, I don't like mutts.
so who do you like?
Dakota and I are friends.
Isn't he also a
My
mutt?
friend seems to like you.
Well, can you...
No, Dakota's not a mutt. If he was a mutt, he wouldn't have married a mutt, which I really wish he wouldn't have. But, hey, they got cute kids. I like the kids, too.
Are the kids mutts?
That
No,
I also went and called Dakota's kids mutts, and I start looking at Dakota.
yeah, Dakota don't look so happy.
Things will be what they will be.
So can you tell us where, the sword we lost is?
Why
Guys,
would he do that,
guys,
Sigurd?
guys, we've gone over
Yeah,
this.
Umbra.
He's here to mock us, not help.
Yeah, Sigurd, please keep in mind is that when Theurges typically try to contact spirits, they don't contact Incarne. They contact a lesser spirit who is a messenger or part of the brood of that Incarne. And that would be for simple or greater questions. No fool would actually even try to contact their totem directly.
But he's right here, so why not ask him questions?
As Hikari says, contact their totem directly, I look at Jack.
Sigurd, would you gaze directly in the eyes of the sun?
Sigurd thinks about that. Depends if it was a solar eclipse and I had glasses on. Eclipse.
Well, you have glasses on, but you wouldn't directly gaze into that. So I advise you, it's risky to directly interact with an Incarne. They do
His
what they
Majesty
feel
looks
like
at
doing.
Dakota, says, "You're safe here for now, but they know you're here. They're going to be planning something. I got other places to be, so I'll see you later." And he vanishes.
Back to the spiritual courts, I'm guessing.
Kari would ask her familiar. You seem to be very comfortable around that one. Do you have any idea
He's the
what
king.
domain he's from?
He's the king.
I'm gonna make a wild guess based on the fact that your tiger likes him. Ties to Basset. My guess.
Oh, so that's why he doesn't like us.
I mean, I don't know. Don't obviously take the Yarin's words for the spiritual matters.
I wonder why he hates us.
Oh, as I said, I'm guessing that he's related to. He's part of a. He's. So, my guessing is that his brood is in some ways related to one of the Farah, possibly the Bastet.
Yeah. With this year's Dakota, why does he like? Well, I'm not going to use a strong one as stand you compared to the rest of us.
Dakota's not Guru.
I know, but he's apparently our kin. So I don't know. Just a thought.
No offense, Dakota. And she turns to Kyle. Given that he's not given that Sensei is not happy with us, why
Yeah.
would he go and provide any sort of personal information regarding his relationship with The Majesty.
I'm more voicing my thoughts out loud. I'm sorry.
Curta looks at you. He's like, "You've met my cousin." No, I'm not a wolf. My cousin is. My wife is. Thankfully, my kids never will be. Already had him check that. Not gonna happen.
Oh.
You know, that can lead to inadequacies later in life when they don't feel.
And he and I are friends because we get to fuck along.
Sorry. Sorry.
We both like kicking the ass of mutts.
I'm gonna go back to what I was doing. I'm gonna go back to exercising.
Kurt looks at you. You all need to find a new place to live. Gremlin. Gremlin goes over to a safe, pops it open, pulls a key out, and tosses it to you, Kyle.
Catch the key, fumble a little bit as I didn't expect it. Our new place.
Temporary.
I'll ask where it is when we're finished with this mess. I pocket the key.
Address is on the... Yeah, it's got a tag on it. It's got an address on it.
Oh, I look at the tag then.
It's on the east side of town.
That is the rough side of town, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
I just pocket it and don't say anything. Thanks.
She'd say pack speech. I almost feel we should avoid going there, simply because until this Pentex stuff is resolved, they will probably find out that we got there, and they will probably burn that place. And there'll be yet another thing that got burned down because of us.
Hikari, to trust me, we ain't moving from Gremlin's place until the matter is dealt with. I'm not an idiot. And then go back to exercising.
Well, that depends on how long they choose to extend their hospitality.
Probably going to do it
That,
for a while so they can have the fun of kicking the shit out of the Pantex first team.
Is there a roof on? Is there access to a roof to this building?
Yeah, sort of semi.
I'm gonna. Is it right if I access it?
Who are you asking?
I'm asking Gremlin. Since it's her building. And she's outranked everyone.
No, she doesn't outrank everyone.
What? She does. She outranks Dakota. He's a kinfolk.
Have you ever noticed Dakota caring a damn about rank?
Yeah. I'm a Silver Fang. What do you expect from a Silver Fang?
Yeah, and you've seen the way he treats Silverfangs when they get uppity. Just remember, race the worm.
Trust me, that memory is thoroughly seared into my brain. I'm still waiting for that to come up again.
I wish to do a keep watch on the rooftops to make sure that just keep a good eye out.
Now, if the king's left, the danger's over for now.
Very well.
If you really want to go up there, you can, but if you fall and break your neck, I ain't mending you. As with a lot of Colorado older buildings, it's a very sharp peaked roof to keep the snow from building up. Yeah, you really don't want tons of snow building up on top of your flat roof.
So, I see. Thank you so much for the information. I shall stay where I am then.
I think we're just killing time until something happens for the most part.
So, what's this game anyway? Like she's looking at the football game. Did you have it at the old pack house?
Oh, y'all didn't have this game.
Yeah. I mean, my
Gremlin got
answer
it
would have
with
been
one of her Glasswalker friends out in Silicon Valley.
This is a
Also,
custom
right-
video game?
Well, technically, it's scheduled to come out next year or the year after. To the general public.
Question: is Mark Zuckerberg worm taint?
Say again?
Is Mark Zuckerberg worm tainted? He seems like he'd be worm tainted.
Gremlin gives you a dirty look. No.
I think most people just assume him to be Macaulay.
What's a Macaulay again?
They're the reptile ones.
Dakota looks up. Where are lizards?
Yeah, they assume him to be a lizard person. Never mind. Mikasi would appreciate this if he wasn't so stoned.
Oh, so all those people are right. There is lizard people controlling the world.
Dakota looks up again. If you ever meet one, I suggest you treat him with respect.
I plan to. We fuck them over like everyone else.
So what's their plan for world domination?
Is it like a garden or like a little just like somewhere
Nope.
to get the fresh air?
Not here. You're in the middle of town.
Alright. Is there like a place where there's window, like places where there's like a little window or something?
Yeah, she's got windows up here.
Fine. I'll go over to one of them and just open it up a bit stuffy.
Hey, I got the AC on.
Oh. Awesome, thanks, Gremlin.
So, Dakota, you're not afraid that your kids might feel inadequate by being around other werewolves and not being werewolves?
He kind of grunts. You think the fact that you can grow fur makes you better?
No, I'm just saying it's happened before. Doesn't make us any better than the kinfolk. Just some kinfolk feel that way. And then... Let's
Yeah,
not...
I'm teaching my kids. They'll be able to kick werewolf ass too.
Tell me, what do you know? I heard stories, lots of stories, through like maybe a few Fianna, a few other tribes in my time. What do you know of the Skinner?
If you're talking skin dancers, yeah, I've heard of them.
Skin dancers.
Yeah.
What are those?
Psychopath.
Kinfolk that ain't happy being kinfolk. So they skin wolves and then perform a rite to allows them to fill up the fur.
Yeah, I used to have 5 siblings. One of them was a kinfolk, and he kind of went crazy and killed the other one. And I had to stab him to death with a sword.
That's fucked.
Well, he needed 5 skins, and he was he was trying to kill me.
Dakota looks at you. Well, you kill any kinfolk around here, and I'm going to be dancing on your head.
Oh no! I only killed him in self-defense.
To be fair, I'm not certain if I'd be able to even recognize my own kinfolk.
Well, technically, that's the reason I am the king of, well, heir to the Swedish throne. There used to be, well, technically, I'm technically there was 4. I had 4 older brothers and 1 younger. Well, technically, he's only a few seconds younger than I am. My mother had a set of triplets and a set of twins. Well, actually, quads. I had 4.
Gremlin goes back downstairs.
I go follow.
Sits down and watches Dakota and Sunderwall playing their game.
Oh, no, I go downstairs and follow.
Okay, you follow Gremlin into her office.
I don't step inside. I sort of keep outside of her office, like standing, like don't enter unless she asks me to. But I just like sort of walk around the shop, just browsing.
Yeah, she's got a fairly well-stocked computer place.
She's you can have a custom built system or buy off the shelf. She's got Dell, Alienware, you name it. She's got it, or she can get it.
On TV to like keep up to date with the news of this fire or what's been going on so far.
All right, there is no news on the TV about this fire.
Okay.
Akasi can't hear you if you're trying to talk.
I can hear some weird static going on.
I'm not play or anything. I'm actually on the Amtrak train. We use this track.
Oh, by the way, if you can hear us, because we can't hear you for shit, your pack house burned down.
Oh boy, fun stuff.
We weren't there when it happened. We bugged out as soon as we were like, something's going on, and got the fuck out, and are now at Gremlins.
Still feel like it's your guys' fault somehow.
Pentex first team. Attacked our house, is what we've been told.
Oh, they definitely don't like that stuff. It's okay.
I didn't understand a word of that. Didn't understand that either.
You might want to just type it out.
Hear me now? Yes.
Okay, Jack.
Yes. You called.
If you peek into Gremlin's office, she's got computer screens set up all over the place.
Was I there when she called up the big giant spider?
Huh?
Was I there when she called up her big giant spider for information?
No.
Okay. Alright. I just like
What's her name was?
Oh yes.
Uh,
I watch.
Glasswalker chick. I can't even remember her name.
That's fine. I just like watch her and fascinated what she's doing.
You can't really tell what she's doing. But she seems pretty intent on the screen in front of her.
Does she look like she's like totally like zoned out, or like she's being drained, or?
She just seems like she's paying attention to what she's doing.
Okay. And if she's busy typing or whatever, I won't disturb her. I mean, if she looks like she's being drained or being, zapped or whatever, then I probably will help her out.
No, it don't look like that's happening.
Okay, cool. And if she's distracted, I sort of step outside the front shop for a bit and just like see what's going on the outside of the shop, like see what I can see, what's going on, like do like a perception alert in this sort of role. I'm sort of like doing like a little tiny patrol of the area.
All right, the front door is locked.
Okay. Can I go to the window and just do like a little like glance?
No, it looks like a normal day or a normal evening in this town. People walking up and down the street. The restaurant across and up the road a little bit.
Okay.
Looks like it's got a pretty good crowd tonight.
So do I need a mirror to pierce the veil?
Say again?
Do I need a mirror to pierce the veil with my eyes?
It helps. Unless
Okay.
you want to try to catch a reflection off the front
Alright,
window.
I'm gonna pull out my mirror from my pocket, and I wish to see what I wish to pierce the veil to see what it looks like outside right now.
Alright, you can try, but because of all this tech around you in this place, the difficulty is up to 9.
Alright, I'll try. Did it work? Yay! I did it! I pierced the veil! I'm only looking, like for a bit.
Alright, there is a spider web crisscrossing the front window.
Mhm.
As you, if you look around the shop, yeah, it's like spiders everywhere, webs everywhere.
Okay. So I think, okay, would I know if are these like nasty spiders like I bumped in before when I was at Gremlins? Can I do like a cult or something to see if they are friendly or non-friendly?
Well, they're just kind of sitting. Most of them are fairly small.
Mm-hmm. My friend who's in the office.
Nope.
Alright. What about outside, beyond the webbing? Do I see anything? Like, do I see any bad spirits heading this way, or...?
Nope.
Alright. I will rub my eyes and go back into reality.
Okay.
And I sort of speak to to my friend Kyle and the rest of them, say, I have pierced a veil with my eyes, found nothing coming this way, but there is a lot of spiders, tiny ones, in this little area.
We're in an electronic shop. I'm not surprised.
They don't seem deadly, but they seem to be very passive.
Just gonna put this thought across to you, Jack, if you didn't consider it. If any of them were hostile, they'd have been killed probably by Gremlin herself already.
Very true.
You know, the third glassworker probably knows how to deal with Weaver spirits.
Indeed. Well, anyway, that's my report, if you'd like to hear my report.
Thank you.
I'll I'll keep a eye and a sharp nose out for anything coming.
Just come back up to the rest of us and just don't cause any problems.
Red starts throwing food out onto the table.
Also, there's food here now.
Alright, I'll come in. I sort of like go upstairs and yeah.
Red's a pretty good cook.
Nice.
There's
I
some
grab
good stuff.
I grab some meat for me and a plate for Gremlin and take it down and slide it into her office or something.
Red sees you heading that way and he's like, don't bother.
Oh,
She won't eat.
that's not good for her not to eat.
This is true, but when she gets tired, she'll come up and then she'll eat.
Oh, all right, fair enough. I was just being respectful since I'm in her house.
It's cool, but yeah, I know her since, I live here.
Ah, very well.
After you all eat, Red starts doing the dishes.
I'll give him a hand, seeing as there were guests.
Kari will
Hey,
also help as
get,
well.
get.
Okay, just trying to be somewhat useful.
Yeah, you want to be useful? Go to that new place and get it cleaned up some. If it's the one I think it is, it's not in very good shape.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm also trying to consider, maybe the first team figures out where we're living and burns it down again.
Now, if the king took off, we're probably safe for right now. A new place, your friend that ran off on you doesn't know about the other place. So, and yeah, neither did you. So, it's not in this missing book.
That is fair. I'll go with your wisdom then on this.
Wouldn't they have the resources to track us, though? Like, couldn't they just be watching this house and then follow us as we go to the new place?
Gremlin's got a few alarms set that would end the Umbra. So
You guys will know.
none of them have gone off.
Wouldn't Pentex have satellites, though?
So does Gremlin.
So we have Glasswalker satellites.
Anyway, yeah, we'll go and clean up there then. All right, everyone, gather your stuff and we'll head out.
Alright. You walking?
Well, they probably
Um,
burnt the car down.
Yeah, we're probably walking.
Alright, how are you finding the place?
I have an address, don't I?
Yes?
And I have been to the east side before. So probably just go to the east side, look for signs for like the street that it's on. I don't especially want to look anything up right now.
Alright, are you going to go anywhere near the
biker?
biker club.
No. I don't want to be going near that if I can help it.
All right. You find the house. It's an older place. Windows on one side are boarded up. It's got the peak style roof, fairly steep. And it's a lot smaller than the other one.
How far away is it from the biker bar? Or how close?
Maybe 4 blocks.
Right. Okay then.
What's wrong with the biker bar?
Fomori. It's a Fomori biker gang. I guess I'll unlock the door and we'll head in.
Alright, it takes you a little while to actually get it unlocked.
Okay. How much of a dump is this place when we get inside?
It makes your old pack house look palatial.
Fuck.
And this one's only 3-bedroom.
3-bedroom.
Yep, and the 1-bedroom is at pretty much the top of the peak of the roof. So the walls are fairly slanted.
Oh, it's like an attic room?
Fomori on
Yep.
type of possessed aligned with the Wyram.
No, if that's the smallest one, then Hikari probably should take that one.
What is actually in this house? Is it just bare floors?
Yep.
Okay. Looks like we're going to be sleeping rough for a while. Well, rough enough.
Oh, there's more than just bare floors. There are cobwebs, some rat droppings.
Okay. Nothing pleasant then on the floors. They're in this house. Okay. We should probably start cleaning this place now.
Well, then we probably need to go and get some mops and brooms and sheets, maybe, or something for hammocks.
Yeah, there is a hardware store, and I give the address of where it is. Don't bother with any beds and couches and all the comfortable shit. Let's use sleeping rough as our fuck up.
By the way, this is a small town. By this time at night, it's probably 8, 9 o'clock by now.
Everything's closed.
The hardware store is closed.
Okay. I'm going to start rooting around this place to see if I can find anything to clean it up. Brushes, bags, mops, anything at all.
Alright. Roll perception alertness.
One.
Alright, you open a closet and you get hissed at.
What? What do I get hissed up by?
There's a raccoon in the closet.
Oh, raccoon! I immediately, I'm waiting for a pet. You didn't know I've been waiting.
Here's the thing. Connor's probably at the point where
Yay! I'm gonna talk to it.
Did you growl at it?
I growl at this fucking thing, yes.
It takes off through a hole in the wall.
I wish to go up. I wish to approach it cautiously, and I wish to talk to it.
I'm not really probably paying too much attention, but I'm just gonna start banging on the wall to where the hole is up along it to try and find where the fucking hollow parts of it are.
Hey, please, let me talk to it.
It's a
Kyle, how do we know there aren't any were-raccoons? Leave it alone.
Anyway, let me try and talk to it. So it's to activate the gift. I'm going to do it. Christmas plus Animal Kid. Yay! I'm going to talk to animals at last. I'm dying to do this. Yay! I get 3 successes to activate the gift. Nice. Yay! Cool. So now, I don't know what to do.
All you got to do is find it now.
Okay. Alright. I gotta find it. I gotta look for it. I want to talk to it. I want to talk to Guy's children.
I'm
gonna look for it. I find the raccoon. I find it. Come on, let me find it. Let me find the raccoon. I want to put it in the space suit and give it a big giant gun. You don't know this.
Jack.
Yes? Come on, let me find the raccoon.
You happen to be going by a window and you see it running through the backyard.
Aww.
Or you see a raccoon running through a backyard.
Can I attempt to, step outside and, call to it?
You can try.
Right, let's step outside and call to it. Do I roll my talk to beast again?
Nope.
Oh.
Just how are you addressing it?
I say, hey, raccoon, don't run. We didn't mean to scare you.
It kind of looks at you and then runs through a hole in the fence.
Hey, don't run away. I got some food. I present some, scraps of meat. I will be your friend.
It doesn't come out.
Ah, really? Aw. I'm sad because I really thought raccoon, a fucking big gun.
I was only joking about that. I was just trying to tap to see where the holes in the wall that it would climb through were basically.
I'm sad now. Jim won't let me have a raccoon with a bad guy.
And then Jack did what he did, so I probably stopped.
Alright, you're pretty sure the wall you're hitting on is an outside wall?
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, apparently the raccoon has got a hole clean through the wall.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do.
Looks like he had a nice little nest in here, too.
Yeah, okay. As Jack is gone, trying to make a pet, where is the others? Have they all scattered around the house? Are
I
they
don't
just
know. What are the rest of y'all doing?
Ikari was also looking for cleaning supplies.
Yeah, Jack, if you want to do that, you're going to need more than Gremlin's help.
I know. Oh,
Um,
you spoiled my fun now.
um, don't speak too soon.
Akari,
Yeah?
you find some mice in one of the second floor rooms. The drywall has fallen from the ceiling.
Okay. So no cleaning supplies?
Nope.
All right.
I will. Yeah, I would pack speech Hikari. Hikari?
I mean, the
Yeah.
raccoon that played him did that. The raccoon that played him died today. Oh.
We need to discuss something.
What?
Can I actually bring this to GM Info for a second?
Okay.
Just as a curiosity, because for what I want to go on about.
Yeah, we can take it down there.
Okay, then. If you wouldn't mind, Hikari.
I was really hoping to get a raccoon as a friend. Oh. 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 Because the actual raccoon that played the raccoon in the film died today. Yeah. Well, he got paid. The person that owned the raccoon got paid a lot of money for it because they use the raccoon's facial features and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. The actual raccoon was a real raccoon, and they sort of used like green screens and green skinny, whatever you call it. Yeah, very fancy technology. Ugh, I was so close to getting a raccoon. I could even teach it like I could like maybe get a gift for it where it can grow its giant nut sacks and fly in the air. Ah, yeah, that would be so awesome. That would be so awesome. I could have given it hypnosis and all shit. I've done some really cool shit with it. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I'm really sad. No. It's the only time they bloody use this bloody gift. It's not often I get to use my gifts as a galliard. If we ever get to rank 2, I'm definitely gonna get fucking Dream Speak. That's so cool. I can enter your dreams and do shit. Fuck your head.